Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to 1208 Seminole Boulevard here in one of the most prestigious communities in all of South Florida, Seminole Landing. Here with the listing associate, Andy Russo, who's no stranger to big luxury properties. Tell us about this property.
Well, thanks for coming out here, Daniel. Great property on 1.5 acre, steps away from the ocean, secluded beaches of Seminole and of this stretch of Atlantic Ocean. It's a lot of house. It's over 11,000 square feet. Under air, 18,000 square feet total, including the guest house and the garages. Built in '02, so not old construction, but could use some updating. Wonderful piece of property with great views of the lagoon, a dock to go out to Little Lake Worth for some smaller boats. Great spot, great lifestyle, great family neighborhood, and really just a gem of really all South Florida, in my opinion.
Prime location here. You know, we're in this market right now where people are, or you're getting calls, I'm getting calls, you know, what's going on? And it's not all negative, but there is a lot of uncertainty and a lot of confusion about exactly what's happening and what's driving this market after we came off the peak of 2021. I'd say to you, you know, buyers and sellers, are they coming together? What's happening? What are they thinking?
It's definitely more price sensitive. Everything is more price sensitive, so you can't price it too high. For example, this home here, we dropped it from 9.8 million to 8.7, so a huge price reduction in order to get it sold. So price is what's selling. You gotta, you know, see how the market's responding to it. There's still low inventory and there's still demand out there. There's still a lot of people with a lot of money buying homes of this magnitude, but they're more selective and they're also more conscious about price. They don't want to overpay for it. They know there's a lot of uncertainty, maybe not necessarily in the real estate market, but in the world, and the financial markets and the geopolitical climate. So there's a lot of uncertainty in the world that I think affects here to a certain degree as well.
As soon as that uncertainty hits, we can see a direct correlation in the real estate market. This market is no different than that.
It's not immune. Maybe it's insulated somewhat, but it's not immune to it. So people see what's going on in the world, and there's a lot of people in wait and see mode who can afford to buy and maybe are looking, but there's not as much urgency as we would like them to be.
So we're on the tail end of our season. Obviously, you'll see the trailers, the car trailers that will start transporting cars back up north.
Not to Alabama.
Not to Alabama, but to other places. So there are a few Alabamians in there too.
Okay.
We're stacking a few inside the company and all around us here.
Right.
So, what do you try to accomplish as things slow down during the summer a little bit as a top producing luxury agent? What do you try to get done during that time period?
I try to get sales and deals done during that time period. It's historically January through April is the season. That's kind of been evolving over the last several years, and last year we got off to a slow start in the season, 2023. We got really busy late March, April, and really kind of caught fire April, May. June and July were good months for us last year. This year we were also a little slow in January, February, March, but April has been strong. May's not as hot as last year, but we have homes to sell, and a lot of the people we were talking earlier, more people are here, maybe not more people here full time, and if they are going to leave, they're going to leave in, you know, for a couple months in the summer, early fall. So sales still happen over the summer. So we want to get this home sold in particular, and others as well.
Yeah. Well, let's do it. We're gonna take a look at those seasonality factors. We're going to see how it's changed since the peak of the market. But we're going to talk about the market, and we're going to talk about what buyers are thinking, what sellers are thinking, and where we are to try to relieve some of that fogginess in a webinar that's upcoming pretty soon here in a couple weeks. You'll get notice of that. In the meantime, have a great weekend, and let's sell this property. Have a great day.